What year did humans first land on the moon? Now, that's a hotly debated topic, but
Yeah.
one we'll get into later, I'm sure. But what year was it that we landed on the moon?
Was it 67?
1989.
Ah, 1969, ladies and gentlemen. That's the year we
1969. Okay. I
supposedly
knew
land on the moon.
it
Landed
was
on the moon.
Allegedly.
1969. I was close. I was off a little bit. I knew the answer. Sorry. It's
Oh, I got
because
it.
there's well, I'm younger than y'all, but there was the show Even Stevens and there was a song. We went to the moon. Somebody here knows. There's a
That's probably
millennial
the
in here
more real
somewhere.
answer. That's really probably the
1969. I
truth.
said 1989, but it's 69. Sorry.
Yeah.
As
Close.
if we've actually
Close.
been. Yeah.
What?
And he does say, Luke, I'm your father. Okay. He says, Luke, I am your father, not whatever their Mandela effect is today. We can get into the Mandela effect.
Yeah, they can go screw off with that Mandela effect. He says, "Luke, I am your
What is your
father."
thoughts on that? I'm curious what your, because Amy, you intrigue me. So I'm curious what your thoughts are on that.
I think it's BS. This Mandela effect thing.
So you don't believe that there are false memories and people are remembering things differently. You believe that the way they are now is the way it's always been.
Absolutely. Like, if you just go back, if somebody tries to say that, all the different games that they were showing that, like the monocle on the Monopoly box that, like, they
Oh,
were
come on. He had a monocle. I
he
know he had
had
a
the
monocle.
He
monocle.
definitely had a monocle. Yes, he did.
Right.
Absolutely. I think
Thank
they're
you,
just trying.
Astro.
I just think they're trying to just screw with our heads because that's just bullshit. Of course, he had a monocle. We knew that.
Well, apparently he doesn't. And I guess according to this timeline, he never did.
Oh my goodness. Well, in the timeline that I was in, he had one.
In the timeline, all right. So I did a spaces earlier today, and I was talking a lot of Mandela effect. So I'm going to ask you, what is your opinion? Is there a cornucopia in the Fruit of the Looms logo? Was there ever
Yes.
Yes. Yes, there
from your
was.
timeline?
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Babs?
Bab said she got kicked out of X, so I don't think
Oh,
she's
all
here yet.
right. Well, okay. Well, let me see here if she
We'll put that on the back
she can
burner.
get back in as a co-host. Huh?
Yeah, we'll put
Yeah,
it.
put it on the back burner exactly.
Yeah, we'll stick
Yeah.
a pin in that one for Babs when she gets back in.
Right. I am a firm believer in the Mandela effect. I think there's something they're screwing with something. They're screwing with the timeline. But in the spaces, yeah, earlier today I was talking a lot about that. And I know I was leading to the point and I totally
They're
lost.
definitely screwing around. But I don't really understand what their intention is behind it, but I'm definitely sticking to my timeline.
Yeah. So, me too, man. I'm not going to their timeline. I'm staying on my own because I remember there was a cornucopia.
There was.
It was Berenstein Bears, not Berenstain Bears.
Exactly, the Berenstein Bears. I loved
Right.
them. I read that book 1,000 times.
Of course, we all had those books, and I remember specifically. Did you see the video? There's a video on YouTube where a dude has one of those older phones, older flip phones with the real old camera on it.
Yeah.
And he goes into a room, and as he's walking in the room, the book changes. You see that the book actually physically changed from Berenstein to Berenstain. And then he pulls out the pair of underwear and he shows the logo, the Fruit of the Loom logo. And as he's walking in the room, the cornucopia appears. It's really crazy.
That's crazy.
And it's a long time ago. So it's not like it could have been like screwed with AI wise and stuff like that, because this video is old. It's got to be, oh man, it's got to be at least 8 to 10 years old. And he's walking in and out of this room and it changes right there. You see the changes. And
well, it's like, remember that movie, I Live, with the guy that like puts on the sunglasses and everything looks like different.
Oh, They Live
Oh,
with
They
Roddy
Live.
Piper.
Yeah, They Live.
Yes,
Sorry,
yeah,
They
with
Live. What a
Roddy
trip.
Piper. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he puts on the glasses and can see that there's aliens that control the world. I don't know, man. There's something to that, right? And in fact, he on his Twitter had said it's a documentary.
Like the Matrix.
There's a little cryptic message that he put on there for you to mull around and try to figure out what the fuck he said, because he said it. He said They Live is a documentary, and it was just before he passed away.
I believe it. No, I mean, to answer your question, yes. I believe there's some like fuckery going on? For sure. Do I understand why they're exactly doing all of this? No. Do I remember certain things as they were? Like I would, bet my life on it? Absolutely. Like, you know what I mean? When somebody's
Right.
like I'll stand 10 toes down, say, and say there's,
Yeah, you're sticking to your guns on the Mandela effect. Absolutely, man. And
they're
just
definitely
like,
messing around. And I do think The Matrix was a documentary.
so what do you think is causing it? What do you think is causing the Mandela effect? Anybody can answer this. Want to ask a question? It's open for anybody. What do you think is causing this? Is it the Large Hadron Collider? Is it like some kind of ancient Inca prophecy that has been fulfilled? What is causing this, do you think?
I think that it's a psychological operation.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Like in
that makes
1984.
sense. Yeah.
like in 1984. What is in 1984? Now, I'm very familiar with the book that we can go back to, like, in what's in there that's something like the Mandela effect? Is there anything in the book like that, or?
I don't recall that
But there is a
particular
Ministry
thing.
of Propaganda.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
right. So they're
Yeah, I
For
think
sure.
there was a phrase about believe in the lies. Like I think
Hmm.
I forget exactly what it is.
Soleil says, so the reason some have one memory and others have another is their individual timelines have merged or diverted, respectively. Yes, I remember all three of those. Damn it. So let's see. What are you saying, Soleil? So the reason some have one memory and others is their individual timelines have merged. All right. She also says the only problem with that is that the effect works on hardware like old VHS tapes. Okay, she's talking about the Mandela effect only works on that.